Hey guys, it's me, your Goodwitch. I have an update today, which, if you can't tell, isn't necessarily 100% woohoo kind of news. It's not necessarily bad news, it's just the journey continues. So, we got back the pathology from my thyroid, and they found cancer in the one lymph node that they removed. So, because of that, they had warned me before all this that I may need to do radioactive iodine treatment, which I knew that going in. But I kind of was hoping and praying that, they take out the thyroid, they get all the cancer, and that would be the end of it. That's not the end of it. So, me returning is going to be spattered again. And we're going to start those treatments. We'll start prepping for the treatment, hopefully next week. Because I have to be on a iodine diet, a no iodine diet, for 2 weeks before I start the treatment. The treatment is for 1 week, but for that 1 week, I have to isolate from everyone, including her and Tawny, to the point where we may have to have a cat-friendly hotel or something for Mark and the girls to stay at. And I think right now that's probably the hardest thing to deal with, because if you would have been watching my journey, you know that Mark has been wonderful. Mark is my husband. He's been with me. He's been my rock. And her and Tony have been, they have been my burst of joy, throughout this whole thing. And to have this next part of the journey and have to be isolated from them, it's going to be rough. Really, really rough. Because I have to be isolated from pretty much everyone for a week. And maybe a little longer, depending on the dosage of the radioactive iodine treatment that we have to do. So, it's good that there's a treatment that's going to help me get rid of anything that's lingering in this region. But one thing that also is a little bit lingering in my mind also is, even after this treatment, 6 weeks from my surgery, which has already been a week, and so end of June, July-ish, I have to go and get blood work to check my levels and everything. Make sure they got me on the right calcium, the right thyroid amount and make sure that there is no more lingering residue of the cancer or anything. And that may come up that it has gone somewhere else. And if that is the case, then we have to start hunting throughout my body to see where it's at. Now, this isn't something that is 100% confirmed. It is only a possibility because of the factor that it got into the lymph nodes. And if you don't know about your lymphatic system of your body, that sucker goes everywhere. So, yeah. So I got handed a lot today. And I was bouncing back and forth if I was going to video this information right away or wait a couple of days. And I'm like, no. I need to talk this out. I need to talk this out with you guys. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'll regret that later. Well, anyway. Yes, I can still smile. Yes, I can still laugh. I am going to take it one day at a time. But right now, today, the moment I'm in is kind of in plan mode, trying to figure out, okay, when do I start the no iodine diet? How can we afford a hotel where Mark and the girls can stay for a week? Or can we figure out a way to isolate them far enough away from me for the week in the house? And that is a lot to deal with. Plus, the food planning that needs to get altered because of the diet and scheduling, because I had doctor's appointments and everything through this time frame. And so I've been rescheduling appointments left and right today and sideways. And also, checking out the links that my doctor already gave me for thyroid cancer support groups. Also, information about how to have a successful, iodine diet, which I've been starting to read. It was a bit much. I took on a little too much information, and my brain is like, right about now with all of that. Yeah. But I want to come on and let you guys know what's going on, because you guys have been with me through all of this, and oh my God, it's just been wonderful. Some of the things I already know that are going to be extremely important are bed sheet changes, and having my laundry separate and my dishes separate. So now I'm going to be putting new things on my wish list for Tina's healing list. Because I'm going to need help, because this is kind of, like this whole journey, honestly. Last minute, throw it at you, baby. Let's see if you still keep standing. I'm still standing. Oh, I'm sitting technically, but you know what I'm saying. And, yeah. And, so I'm going to need, like, my own cups, my own plates, my own silverware. I'm going to need, my trash is going to have to go out in a different bag. My clothes have to get washed separately, even to the point where it needs to be separate, like, put in another bag separately. My my bedding has to be washed like daily. I don't know how we're going to pull that one off because I can't do the mattress because it's so big. But I'm going to figure it out. But I'm going to need more bed sheets. I'm going to need, a lot more bed sheets actually. Even with the ones that I had before when I had the radiation, at least with the radiation, I could like do every other day to change my sheets. But this, they're recommending that, you wash them every day, especially, within the first 48 hours ones for your first couple of treatment days. And so I need to keep on changing my sheets, my pillowcases, which means also I'll have to wash bedtime bear. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. I'm like, oh my God, that poor bear is going to be like, oh. So a lot of my therapy options are like going to be also isolated from me. And cancer really, really sucks. And it has affected me on so many levels. And yes, it has helped me realize a lot about myself and my life choices. And I am thankful for noticing, Mel, that. But I really would like to take a breath and not have the chaos of the medical again, but yet so that I can have a life, I'll take that on willingly and thankfully. But anyone else out there who is dealing with cancer, you're not alone. And if you feel alone, find a group, find a therapist, talk to your caregivers, let them know that mentally you're having a hard time. Because I already have a therapy session with my therapist for tomorrow. And I was like, okay, we got a few things to go over, but nothing major. But now, after today, we got a little bit more to unpack than what I had planned on my mental health journey. But you know what? It's all good. Just means that I'll be able to unpack and deal with things better when the next thing comes. Because that's how it's been. Because I've been working my programs. I've been focusing on mental health. I've been focusing on self-care. I've been focusing on giving myself grace. Allowing myself time to heal. And allowing myself to be myself. And that has been something that I have struggled with my whole entire life for various reasons. And it's because of therapy teaching me to notice these things and how to cope and deal with them better is why I recommend therapy. So much for mental health. And it is Mental Health Month after all. Yeah. Let's take the stigma out of mental health. It's okay not to be okay. And it's okay to ask for help. So, if you're following me with this journey, thank you for joining me. And let's keep walking this road together. Let's get to that next step together. And let's take the next right step to keep moving forward. Because we've got this. We will achieve what we're set out to do. Because dang it, we're worth it. And I'm worth it. So, if you'd like to help me with the financial stuff, I'm greatly appreciative. If you can't, send me prayers, send me emojis, send me good vibes. They are hugely, hugely appreciated. And if you're going through something, know that you're not alone. And reach out to somebody. Because mental health is important. With that said, check out my description below. You can find out more about me, what I'm going through. Also, I'm going to put those links that my doctor gave me about the thyroid cancer. So if you're dealing with thyroid cancer, you can get hooked up too, because I've already felt a lot comfortable because of those 2 links. So I'm going to share those with you as well, down below in the description. And if you're seeing me for the very first time, hi. I'm Tina Goodwitch of the Goodwitch's Cottage. I know I didn't introduce myself at all. I just kind of jumped right in there with you. I kind of needed to do that jump. You know, I had to just jump in. It was one of those talks where, you know what, doing my intro, not today. Today, I needed to jump in the deep end. Lay it out on you for that. I'm still going to try to keep on doing what we've been trying to manifest this year and do more art, do more reveals. I already put up some new art already for you guys to watch. As you can tell, my voice isn't quite 100% back with me yet because of the thyroid surgery, which it's doing very well. It's now not as red. It's not as bruised. You know, my incision, you know, is itchy. So that means it's healing. You know, I haven't had anything weird come out of that. So just a little bit of, you know, data on that. And so, yay, on healing. Healing good. Just to continue keep healing, we've got to take a little bit of a harder road. So, if you want to help me out, those links down below, check them out. Those links down below, if you need help, check them out. And I'll see you next time, because I will be back. And we are going to have amazing fun here. It's not going to be all of this intense journey about cancer. We're going to have those good days. And we're going to have rejoiceful days. Because we already have. You have a wonderful and blessed Thursday. And I'll see you real soon.